Yo, dudes, what's happening? Something's been bugging me. You want to hear about it?
Yeah.
That was about to be, man.
All right. So I listen to a lot of podcasts. I subscribe to about a half a dozen Patreons. I am a member of multiple podcast networks, and most of these guys call their listeners fans. And I don't want to be called a fan. I'm not a fan of these guys. I'm a supporter of these guys. I'm not fanatical about it. I could drop the money at any time. I don't need to listen to these people. So I feel a little offended when they call me a fan. My fans do this, or I love my fans. I'm not your fan. I'm just a guy who likes listening to you, and I throw you a couple bucks in support. What do you think?
I understand where you're coming from, number one. Number two, I thought with how many things you listed you're subscribed to, you're bugging you is going to be you find no discretionary income at the end of the month.
Yeah, that's true.
So my question is like when they are speaking and they're calling you fans, is it material that is strictly to the supporters or is it to anyone as a whole?
It's pretty much to anybody as a whole. You know, when you get to that bonus content, there's a little bit
that's
less
what I
talk
mean,
about fans. And it's more, you feel a little bit more love. But I just wish the terminology would change. Fans are like 19-year-old girls who like Harry Styles, right? Okay. They're fanatical. Fans are the Philadelphia Eagles fans. Those people who go and stand out there and watch a football game when it's 20 degrees and they've been drinking all day, pissing all over themselves. Those are fanatical people, right? Yeah. I'm just a guy who likes these guys and I'm throwing them a couple bucks out of support, right? I like what you're doing. Throw me a couple dollars.
So my thought process.
Go ahead.
I was going to say my thought process is some of them to get more on the successful end, they wind up going on tours. Would you go and see one of these guys if they came to a city near you?
100%. I have supported. I've gone to multiple comedy shows because of that reason. Yep.
I would then consider you a fan.
Shit. No, I'm a supporter. The ones, Bert Kreischer is a good example, right? Sure. I listened to his podcast for a long time, and when I got the opportunity to go see him live, I went and I did that. That was kind of my way of one, seeing a very funny show, but two, giving him, some ticket sales. It's another opportunity to support him where I'm not just throwing $2 at him as a Patreon member, something like that.
Yeah. So would you be against them basically just dropping the fan thing in general and calling everybody supporters?
Yeah, I think that's the terminology that we need to change. And okay. I'm not for speech protection or anything else. I just don't want to be called a fan because I don't really want to be called. So call me a supporter. That's fine.
Maybe
you're going to be a supporter, be an athletic supporter.
I mean, maybe it's because of the idea of like Patreon and like fan funding or supporter funding is so new that the terminology fan has been out there for so long that they've been using it for so long. Maybe like as the newer generation comes and like that's how they get started and that's how they build their platform. Maybe that is a term that will take over for what fandom like was.
Yeah, I agree with that. So for Verdicks followers, Verdicks supporters, your supporters or followers, no fans. Yeah. Unless you are pretty and you have a crush on me, and then you can be my fan.
Show us your boobs.
Show us your boobs. I don't think we should record that. All right. Until next time, or until we get fired, shields up.
Shields up.